What's going on, everybody? Dana here, and today is Sunday. What's today? The 20th. I'm really off of my days here, but it's Sunday, and I have 10 days off starting yesterday. So within these 10 days, I got a lot of project ahead of me, and I plan to upload a video every day for just these days that I'm off, because it's gonna contain a lot of things that you guys have been anxiously waiting for. And I keep looking at the screen instead of the camera, but I'm on my iPhone 7 recording. The quality is really great. I don't know if you guys can tell. After editing, it may distort the quality a little bit, but it's definitely a lot better than not recording shit, right? But anyways, if you guys follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, you guys know the current situations with the CRX and with the wagon. And on my last video, people have been asking me about that. Obviously don't follow me, because they're asking me about what happened to the wagon. There's another wagon, right? So the wagon, I think 2 Saturdays ago, I was driving home, and I spun a bearing. Spun it so bad that it seized itself into the crankshaft, into the motor. So it's currently sitting right here under the covers. And again, if you guys been following me on, Facebook and Instagram and shit like that, you guys also know I lifted the fuck out of my car. And it's not being a part of the hype or whatever you want to call it. It was actually I blew a tire out, and I'll show you a snippet right here. Blow a fucking tire out on my super cambered ass fucking. And I got these tires for my spare wheels, because I didn't want to buy another set of 16s, because I got the spoons and the regulars. I don't need another set of 16-inch tires. So I bought these tires, and they are lifted on my drag suspension. You can't see it, but right there, they're my drag suspension for my CRX. And currently awaiting plans of what I'm going to be doing with it. How I don't really have funds right now to buy a new motor. So spun a bearing, going 70 miles an hour. The oil filter came out. The adapter for the oil filter came out with it. I don't know why, but it did. Lost all oil. Oil light came on. Spun a bearing, or rot knock at 70. And then seized itself, engine shut off, and here it is. It just sits right here. Does not crank over, does not turn on. So really no plans for it now. Just kind of saving up money to find a new motor so I can get it up and going again, because I'll tell you guys right now, I lost interest in the sedan, as well as, well, I lost interest in the sedan because it sat too long. It sat for a whole year, and I ended up just selling it off. So I don't want this to be in the same situation. So I am working side jobs. I got this black CRX right here. I'm doing a wire tuck on and a fuel line tuck on for a customer to make some cash and put it in my little savings Pringo can to buy another motor. So that's the situation with the wagon. It is lifted now, just for the weather, because I needed to stop hydroplaning. I needed to stop. On to the next. You guys are probably wondering what's going on with the CRX. So the situation was, I got a whole new motor built, a CSS bottom end, and I'll show it to you right here. It is a CSS bottom end, and I had it built by Red Zone Performance over there in Antioch, California. Great engine builders. They got a lot of fast, quality cars, and it was unfortunate that this block was damaged when it got pressed in. At least that's what I was told by Jeff over at CNC Works, or CylinderSupportSystem. Sorry. Anyways, this block, it was a brand new motor, 0 miles, and turned it on and it started leaking coolant from a hairline crack. You can't really see it, it's painted black, but it's right here, all the way across cylinder number 2. And I'll show you some snippets of it right now so you can see better visually what I'm talking about here. So just turned the motor on for the first time. Noticed the leak on the floor. You can see right there and right there, that's a nice like 3-4 inch line crack behind the dipstick. You can see all the coolant coming down. Brand new 0-mile CSS block. Pretty stumped, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm done with this car for today, or maybe even a while. But anywho, so I posted on Instagram about the unfortunate situation, and then you know, I contacted Brian for BRFittings out here in Salinas, California, where I purchased the block from, and they have a 1-year warranty on it. If it cracks, you know, per their, I don't know, their limitations, it's covered under warranty. And I posted on Instagram. I contacted Brian, and I contacted Jeffrey from CylinderSupportSystem out there on the East Coast, and you know, to explain to him my situations and so on and so forth. And he was willing to help me. He sent me a brand new pressed CSS bottom end right here. This is the second block he sent me, fully inspected to the best of their team's ability, and sent me this one out free of charge, man. Thank you, Jeff, for doing that, man. I truly appreciate it. If you guys need an alternative route to a bulletproof bottom end, CSS is proven. They have one of their fastest sponsored cars going in the 8s with a stock sleeve setup using the cylinder support system. So if you guys need a bottom end that's gonna withstand some power but don't have enough for a sleeve block, cylinder support system right here. Link will be in the very bottom of the description. And also a part of that, thank you, Brian, again for contacting Jeff to confirm that I had purchased this motor, you know, with him within the year, you know, 6 months when it happened, and confirmed it for Jeff to get the okay to send me this bottom end. So thank you, Brian, as well, from BRFittings. If you guys need any fittings for fuel lines and stuff like that, he carries turbos. He carries also a CSS bottom end, a lot of coil pack system, a lot of things, S300s, K Pros. Hit up BRFittings from Salinas, California. A link for him will be in the bottom as well. The camera's here, not there. So anyways, also big shout out to Red Zone Performance. They also contacted me all in the same day as Jeff and Brian. They contacted me and was willing to help me get back on my foot, because this engine was originally built by Red Zone, and you know, the unfortunate happened, so to get me back on my feet, because I did miss the whole season of racing last year with the CRX after blowing the motor up back in 2015. So what they did for me was had me get a new CSS bottom end, which is here, and then I took this and this back to Red Zone Race in Antioch, and they reassembled everything that came out of here to here, free of charge. So thank you, guys, Jeremy, for that, man. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, everybody else that came on board with getting me back up on my feet. And so yesterday, Saturday, I had just came back from the shop and picked this motor up back from them. The cylinder head is in the back seat over there in the minivan. Oh, and I'm also mobbing the minivan now too. So the beautiful thing about this car, it has comfort, the gas mileage, and it's got heater. Can't complain after that. So the CRX is right here. It's always been right here. Again, if you guys have not followed me on Instagram or Facebook, for them YouTubers, I did paint the engine bay Battleship Gray, because I think eventually this car will become Battleship Gray. Okay, so I painted this, gave it a nice makeover. I wanted to complement everything that was going to be, well, short block was painted black. My transmission right there is also painted black. And subframe is all been new bushings, new rack and pinion. Sorry, it was a little mini inside burp. Polished my mounts up, did the T bracket. I wanted everything to kind of flow with each other and look really nice, and then that shit happened. I'm probably not going to be painting this block, but definitely though, I'm probably going to do cast iron or cast aluminum paint. Just I don't know, it's too much work to get the black on here, single stage paint through my HVLP, but it is what it is. Anywho, so the CRX, today is Sunday, and I am hoping to put all the motor, the turbo components, and everything back in this car probably around Thursday, Friday. I would say Friday, just to kind of Friday. Okay, so today I'm going to be working on that guy's car, customer's car, doing a wire tuck and a fuel line tuck, and hopefully get it out by tonight, if not tomorrow morning, the latest, to get some fundings for that bastard right there. So once I get that car out, this video is probably be uploaded tomorrow morning, or possibly tomorrow morning, and then etc. Monday would be Tuesday, Tuesday would be Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday I got a head gasket job for another customer, actually a co-worker of mine, to get his car up and going, more funds there. And yeah, so Wednesday, now let me get to Wednesday here. On Wednesday, it's gonna be a real hefty job. It's gonna be a real fun one. It's not gonna be a series like I did with my wagon, part 1 to part 10, but it's gonna be definitely it's gonna be documented what I'm gonna be doing with my brother's wagon. I don't know if you can see it right there. You see that brown one? That's my brother's lifted all-wheel drive D1686 wagon, so pretty much stock wagon, and his motor took a shit about a month ago. So what I'm going to be doing with his car is, again, if you guys have been following me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm saying Facebook because my Instagram is linked to my Facebook, and there's a lot of people on my Facebook that's not on my Instagram, right? Make sense? Okay, anyways, so posted on my Instagram, I had this 07 Civic Si Coupe that I've been hiding in the back of my pictures and stuff that I've been posting, and obviously it had a K in it. Some people knew, some people didn't, but it's a K20Z3. Sorry, K20Z3. It had the K20Z3 LSD transmission. Now you're wondering why the transmission is here and what's over there. Okay, what's over here is a Honda CRV 04 or 06, I don't remember, but it's got the transfer case. You can't see it, it's too clustered fucker right here, but it is an all-wheel drive transmission. Now you're probably wondering, yes, that is a supercharger. That is a CT Engineering supercharger on 6 pounds that came out of that SI. And yeah, K20Z3 all-wheel drive supercharged in my brother's wagon. Got my K-tune box right here, header, mounts, the whole shenanigan, CJ tuck harness, a bunch of you know, car steps, hybrids, K-tune parts. So I'm gonna be filming that one starting Wednesday, and the first release hopefully is gonna be on Thursday for the teardown of the wagon and installation of that motor. And so yeah, that'll be my Thursday, Friday hopefully videos. And then Friday forward, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or days forward after that, it's going to be working on the CRX, putting all the components back in this car, and making it turbo again, because it's about that time, and I'm not trying to race. I'm not trying to miss any more race days in this season. So yeah, wire tuck time. Unload the minivan, move the CRX up. Let's get down. Also forgot to mention that I picked up on TIG welding, and I bought me Alpha TIG, AHP Alpha TIG 200X. Yeah, 200X. I got about 2.5 weeks of welding time on the 60 cubic inch tank. I just upgraded yesterday to a 125 to give me more hours of practice. I also bought aluminum filler rod. I got some aluminum tungstens, and I gotta clean up the table a little bit. I just started stashing stuff on here because I'm actually cleaning out the garage right now, moving the motors into the garage. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing small fabrications and stuff here and there. You know, getting some practice in. I'll cover this in another video, but I TIG now. Time to roll this car up onto the driveway, get down with the wire tuck and the fuel line tuck. This car is so beautiful. Murdered, clean, quiet, simple swap. CRX, customer's car, B16 block, GSR tranny, GSR head. It's kind of weird, but it's a solid ass fucking car. Feels really nice, nice and low. Beautiful. Murdered. One thing about the CRX that I hate is, or EF, is not able to get these body lines fitted correctly. Look at this one. This one is beautiful. Stock gap. You see that? I got a runny nose, man. I'm working out here in the cold again, like a dumbass. But this one is because I don't have a Jaden bumper support, so completely understandable. But this one, I don't want to fuck it up, so acquired one of these gapping gauges from work. Productiontoolsco.com. Can't really see it there. So what I'm doing is I am measuring gaps all around the panels that I'm going to be removing, so that way when I reinstall it, I reinstall it within the specification that it came in. So I got it all written down right here, and now I'm going to start taking the whole fender bumper stuff apart so I can start doing the wire tucking madness. So all this motherfucker is going to be gone. So you got the fuse box, travel canister, windshield wipers, hoses, alarm system, all that shit right there is going to be gone. You got the AC stuff bundled up right there, and let's get started. Alright, so what I've done so far is I've removed both side fenders and the front bumper, because all these wires and everything is going to be routed on the inside of the fender on top of the shield, and they're going to be coming out of this hole right here. I'm going to trim this little grommet, and then trim it enough to where it's snugged when the wires are coming out of there with the snake loom, so that way it's snug tight when the water goes down it. But the water actually drains through here and down here. But anyways, both sides are off. And I'm probably going to do the driver's side first, because the driver's side is a lot simpler than this side, which includes the fuse box and the more engine harness plugs being on this end than the single one, and the resistor being on that side. So hopefully everything goes smoothly as always, and let's get to it. Alright, so everything that I'm going to be tucking on the driver's side has already been pulled through. So you got the windshield wiper hose. It's going to be coming down through that hole, and then paired up back up here in the front. There's two of them, one for the front, one for the rear. The engine harness has been pulled back. There's a wire tuck video that I already put up a couple months back, but I didn't fully explain where everything was routed. So there's a hole down there where the original harness was coming out from, and that's where I pulled it through. So you see everything is here on the floor, and the grommet is right there, the hole is up there, and now I'm gonna have to snake it through all this bundle of wire. and get it to come out of this hole right here, right there, and then route them in place, see what needs to be extended. I'm not going to record that, but I will definitely link the other wire tuck video in the description, or notate it right here on the screen, so you can check out what I needed to extend for that. But driver's side is coming along, looking a lot better. I've already removed the charcoal canister, and I'm trying to find all the fittings that I have here. He has a fuel filter just chilling on the bottom down here, and I think this was purposely done because this is a GSR intake manifold, so it's just really low and it was interfering, but I could be wrong. Originally it sits right here with another bracket that is supposed to be right here for this to rest on and bolt to, but I got a few things that I ran out of cat food today. I already fed him once, but anyways, so this is what I have in my box of fuel tuck kits. This is what I have left. I thought I had ordered more, but I didn't. I don't want to use the stuff that I already have for my brother's motor, which is right here, and the leftover pieces. This is what I have, but this is too long to put on. It's going to interfere with this. Sorry, this. So what I need to do is I need to get this style where I'd have to flare out the line, run the sleeve over, then -5, -6, rather than, you can see here, rather than this adapter with the brass fitting to compress the hard line into this neck, and then it's adapted to 6 to 6, and then the 90. So if I ran the other one that I currently have in that car, the 90 right here would start over here. Then I'll be able to clear that intake and intake manifold. So customer said if I had all the parts due to fuel tuck, could be additional. If I don't, then no worries, I'll come back another time, or not 100% required, but we'll definitely clean up the bay when I finish the passenger driver side all together. So all right, well, it's around 9:30 right now. This took a little bit longer than expected, out of the norm, because today was Sunday, and you know, The Walking Dead is life, so took some time to watch The Walking Dead. But as you can see, most of the wiring, or all the wirings, are gone. So all I got to do now, it's already routed, the heater core is back in. I need to route all the plugs to their home location, extend what I need to extend, and then I need to extend the wiper motor and power to the fuse box. Other than that, I'm not gonna record the final end result here, but I am going to snap a photo of it, and then I'm gonna share that with you guys, a before and after. But this is going to conclude what's going on for today, Sunday, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys now understand from earlier in this video what's going on and what's going to happen. So stick around for future videos, and if you guys like this video, hit that like button, and see you guys in the next video.